we're going to go ahead and move on to Chargers at Texans. This is the first wild card game. It's going to be going on CBS, 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. This game right here. The Chargers are favored currently, and they finished second in the division. Texans won the AFC South. This is a very tough game, but I'm going to go the Chargers to beat the Texans at Houston. I think the way Justin Herbert has been playing this year, he's been playing absolutely sensational. I mean, he's only thrown 3 picks. 3 picks. I mean, that's pretty remarkable for Justin Herbert. And with that kind of a performance, you're a top 10, or not top 10. You're a top 5 quarterback, Justin Herbert, for throwing only 3 interceptions in a season. Are you kidding me? Like, this guy has been unbelievable, and he's making players around him better. And one guy that I really think is going to step up is Ladd McConkey. This guy's had an absolute stud of a rookie year. I mean, this guy is a beast. Like, he had 1,000 yards this year. I mean, he was the leading receiver on the Los Angeles Chargers. And when you go and look at how he plays, he's fast. You can put him in the slot. You can put him in motion. He can also run on the X. I mean, he can do a lot of things with the football. And that's why the Chargers drafted this man. And that's why Ladd McConkey was so good when he was at Georgia. So I would say this. The Chargers defense as well is a huge factor in this game. They have Khalil Mack. They got Joey Bosa. They have Derwin James. I mean, they got a lot of dogs on this defense. And Jim Harbaugh, he is the head coach of this team, of course. But Jim Harbaugh, he had a comment about CJ Stroud going into this matchup. So let's hear from Jim Harbaugh real quick.
There's, I mean, all the talent is there. I mean, he's got the courage. So many times I've seen, like, you know, defender coming right at him, and he just stands in there, you know, lets him get close enough. Almost knows they're going to hit him, and then he's able to, you know, get the ball up over him, around him. And we're talking, you know, 16, 18-yard in breaking dig routes or routes to the sideline. And he's a great guy and tremendous competitor.
So that was Harbaugh on CJ Stroud. And let's talk about CJ Stroud for a second here, because this is a pretty glaring stat to me. CJ Stroud has gotten sacked 14 more times than he did in 2023, which is a pretty big deal in my opinion, because CJ Stroud's not really a mobile quarterback. And this Los Angeles Chargers pass rush, they can get to the quarterback. They can make people uncomfortable. And CJ Stroud, he has a lot of injuries on this offense. Tank Dell, he's out for the season. And then Stephon Diggs, we all know what happened with him early in the year, tearing his ACL. But Nico Collins is going to have to step up tremendously, and same with Joe Mixon, because Joe Mixon is what's going to get this offense going. If the Texans can run the football, they're going to have a chance to win this game. I mean, the Texans have struggled on offense this year. They're 22nd in the NFL in yards per game with 319. So, like, you have to be able to do something. And CJ Stroud, he's had a similar season compared to his rookie year, but the interceptions are up. Their interceptions, they're up. I mean, he threw a lot more interceptions this year. He threw 5 last year and 12 this year. So 7 more interceptions. And in my opinion, I think one other key for the Texans is to get to the quarterback. If they can get to the quarterback and they can make Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter and put them right where Justin Herbert's going to be and hit him, make him uncomfortable, that's going to be the key. But I think the Chargers are going to win this game. And Jim Harbaugh, he's making history once again. He becomes the first head coach in the Super Bowl era to lead 2 different teams to the playoffs, and both of those teams had losing seasons the year before. So that's pretty remarkable. The transition for Jim Harbaugh is just absolutely sensational.
Talk to me, baby. Talk to me nice. I'm from another world, baby, yeah. Broadway paradise. They think I'm way too cold, cause I put my